Parents will soon find it easier to sign kids up for winter activities. We tell you why on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Friday, October 11th, 2013. I'm Sarah Mannel. Americans are using computers for everything from grocery shopping to paying bills. In just a few short weeks, Barnstable parents will be able to use their computer to sign their children up for recreation classes. The town of Barnstable is unveiling a new online registration program this winter. I sat down this week with Patty Machado, the Director of Leisure Services, to get the details. You're watching Barnstable This Morning, and joining me this morning is Director of Leisure Services, Patty Machado. Good morning, Patty.
Good morning.
Thanks for stopping by. We're glad to have you. We have a lot of exciting things to talk about today.
I think so.
First and foremost, we have fall classes coming up.
Winter.
I'm sorry, you're right.
We're into the fall. We're finishing up winter, believe it or not, and we're ready for fall registration, which will start November 5th. And last week we discussed online registration, but the biggest thing is to know that the brochures are online today, so you can go on our website and you're able to get a copy of everything that we're offering, and we have some new events, as always.
I was going to say, tell me about some of the new courses that are going to be offered this winter.
Well, we have Architect and Engineering, which is for the grade 4-5, and which is the Barnstable United School. And we did the Lego Robotics, which was a huge success, and then we tried the Chemistry Capers, which was also, and this is the same sort of setup. So we're going to try that same program. It's a STEM program, and add that to our after school
Such a great opportunity for kids who maybe aren't necessarily athletically inclined, but for them to have some sort of program after school as well.
Oh, I think it's awesome, you know. And again, the passions that come out of all this, you never know what the passion is that a young person needs in order to develop into what it is they want to be someday. So that's our hope, is that they all find a passion and a love for something out there that they can get involved in. We also have added a whole gamut of, it's called futsal soccer, which is indoor soccer. It's a smaller number of people on the court at a time, but it gives people an opportunity to continue playing soccer, which is a huge program here in Barnstable. And we're very lucky we have Doc from the high school. The high school coach is actually going to be coaching that, and he is now going to be stepping down. I'm probably announcing this, and I shouldn't, to take over and do a full gamut of recreation soccer programs to try and redevelop the opportunity for more people. He's been running a lot of soccer programs for us, this kind of the off-the-cuff kind of thing. He's been running our beach soccer, which is a huge success. He offers a lot of free programs where the kids can just come down and play. 40 to 50 kids riding their bikes down to Calmus Beach and playing a little soccer in the parking lot. It's some really off-the-wall kind of stuff. But he's just developed a whole gamut of programs for soccer. So we're hoping to expand in that program, and he's on board with us. So we're very, very fortunate to have him involved. And he just sees that as something new. And also, we're adding at the Barnstable Intermediate School, Youth Helping Animals is what we're calling it, but it's an opportunity for kids to realize that there are a lot of volunteer programs out there for young people to work with animals that need help. And they'll be going to different sites. We have different speakers coming in. It'll give them a chance to really find out what they can do with the animals and the care that they need. And hopefully it'll prepare some that might want to get an animal, but parents aren't too sure. They'll actually understand how much work it is to take care of an animal.
Absolutely. What an awesome experience for these kids. They get to go to different locations, and you guys have amazing programs that I'm always impressed when I see the catalog. I'm like, my goodness, where do you guys always have something new and different, and to incorporate things for all kids.
Yeah, we really, and I say this every time, but we really want to let people know that we'll try just about anything. We'll try and develop it into a program to make it work. So any ideas out there, we're open to whatever it is that this community wants to keep their youth busy, and not just the youth, anyone out there that we tried a hiking program. We'll try just about anything. as long as it's affordable and feasible and we're able to accommodate in a facility that's safe. We'll give them the opportunity. And we have our basketball program, we have magic, we have bowling, we have babysitting, we have fencing.
That's a popular one.
Yes.
I know well, maybe at least it is in my house. My son loves the fencing. Yeah.
Well, it's very different, and it's funny, that was developed just because actually, a couple of years back, there was the Olympics. Fencing became a big deal in the Olympics, and kids started to watch it, so they started to request it. And it was like, okay, I don't know where we're going to come up with this. And again, at Barnstable inside town government, we were like, we're trying to figure out how to make this happen. And lo and behold, someone there stepped up, and here we go. We're blessed with so much knowledge in this town, and we find just asking, we get a response in some way, shape, or form to make it happen.
Awesome. And the other amazing news, so people can look at the program brochure today, but online registration is ready to be launched.
Yes.
And the first time, tell us, when should parents go sign up for the program? When is the best time?
Okay, the sign up is going to actually start November 5th. But this is the big thing. They need to go on starting the 30th, October 30th. I can't say, mark your calendars, get your phone to remind you, whatever you need to do to be reminded before November 5th to go on and make sure that your household is set up. Some of you have been in our program before, but you just need to tweak it a little bit and make sure that it's the way that you need it to be and everything's correct. In this brochure, you'll be able to understand how the layout is. The brochure explains how it's going to work. We still do have in-person to make sure we're accommodating everyone. But that will be phasing out over the next couple of years. We evaluated all the other towns that have done this online registration, and we've come up with an idea so that we can handle those issues and any problems that other towns had to deal with. We've tried to alleviate them. But again, we know there may be some glitches here and there, but we'll be on the phone, we'll be ready to help, and that's why it starts the 5th at 8:30, because our staff will be in place at the office, not only to take the registrations in person, but also to answer the phones if you're having a hard time.
And that's the other reason you really want people to start signing up for the registration program early, October 30th, because that way, when they're going in to get on the class, they're not wasting time dealing with things that they may be having trouble signing up for the actual program. So once you get that online, you're in the program, you're in the system for online registration, then you can think about signing up for the courses. But to do it on the same day may be a little challenging or frustrating for parents.
And you may have your household may have a situation where you have a new person entering, so you want to make sure they're in the system. It makes it a lot simpler, a lot easier. You'll take 2 seconds to be able to register your child, other than having to fill out all the information. Where do they go to school? How old are they? What's their birth certificate say? There's a lot more information and T's that need to be crossed if they don't do it ahead of time. So again, though, we're all in this together. Just be patient. We're all going to have a little fun with it, and sense of humor. That's all I say. Have a sense of humor.
Yep, and staff will be there to help if anyone does have problems.
Yeah, and I can honestly say I have technical skills are a little bit lacking for me. However, I've been able to run through this, so I feel very, very confident that people are going to have a good time with this and be really, really happy with the town's choice of online operations.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to signing up for some of those classes for my kids myself. So
yes, and they're all limited. Everything has a limitation. We can only take so many kids in a program, so it is important that you get on, do your online registration. You can do it anytime. Once registration starts, you can do it all night long. So if you get home and it's 10 o'clock at night, you can still get on and do your registration. Or if you get home and your child's like, I want to sign up for it, even though they said no. You'll be able to address those issues now.
Awesome.
So it's great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for dropping by and telling us all about online registration, when to sign up, and the new program booklet for winter.
Yeah, November 5th.
Absolutely. My guest this morning was Director of Leisure Services, Patty Machado. For Barnstable This Morning, I'm Sarah Mantle. And again, the first day to register for the new online program is October 30th, and winter class registration begins November 5th. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mantle.